Music. When we done My Rising Star in the practice, we only had it for about a week or something. We was just still experimenting with it. But like I said, it was a new tune and we was bored with all the others. Not bored, but I didn't know for doing them, so we just thought we'd do that. It was the first love song we've wrote in it. Just a change from what we've been writing before. It was just entirely different.
We started freaky dancing in the summer of '89. We'd been going to the Hacienda then for years and years, but we'd experienced like the house sensation that had been going on there for the past 12 months. Around about June, we thought we've got to do something about this. And a lot of the guys who were involved had sort of comic arts experience and like had access to photocopiers and printers and everything. And we decided we'd just print it off, and because it was such a community, happy feeling that was inside there, we thought, well, we can't charge people for it. We can't like put it into shops. What we'll do is we'll just make it ourselves, give it out for free. We just basically wanted to reflect what was going on at that time, which was a real summer of love, that everybody was friendly, everybody was nice and happy. Happy baby.
The fact there's a buoyant club scene in the town centre means that Manchester will breed a certain kind of fusion of what music is naturally coming from there, plus dance music, because that's the essence of clubs.
House music was a minority dance music out of Chicago and later Detroit in the States that started servicing in the early 80s, maybe 82, 83 were the first real imports of that kind of music. It was stripped down music, stripped to the bone. More rhythm track than anything else. The occasional lyric, but the rhythm track and a bass line was everything.
Everyone's got their local where they just go and they drink and dance, or their friends go. And it happens at the Hacienda, it plays house music and dance music, and has been doing for 2 or 3 years. And we like to go there, and we, I think they contribute a lot to the energy of that club and how it is now.
This is the Hacienda. It may not look much, but it is the cathedral to house music in Britain. Life-size picture of Tony Wilson's head inside there. This is one rocking gap. This is the gateway to the dance floor.
There probably is twice as many men as there are women, but you don't tend to notice it the same because everyone's dressed brightly, you know what I mean? And I think the great thing is that the podiums that you can climb onto that hold sort of like, say, 10, 12 people, and the stage that holds possibly like 100. And everyone's chanting to each other, and everyone's arms are going out to each other in time. Everyone dances in time, everyone moves in time to the music.
Wacky guy.
I think it's a combination of an explosion of musical style and self-marketing. I mean, it has radio stations, it has the press, it has a TV station, it has all of these things with which to express itself, where a lot of other cities don't. And I think there's a great entrepreneurial skill that comes from Manchester.
Fashion from 1985 onwards just declined. It was sombre, serious, very snobbish, and then acid house came along and just tore it all to pieces, really. You couldn't go out dancing in a Yohji Yamamoto suit because you'd wreck it.
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm moving so very
Certain people in Manchester are dressing the kids up as hippies. I think it's okay taking snippets of ideas from the past, but not a total look. And I think we all hated hippies the first time around, and we hate them this time as well.